We must set aside time during the day to study the Torah, and God will send us a decent income without our extortion. I knew two businessmen. One is a stockbroker from New York. The other traded future grain contracts in Chicago. Both are Torah experts. They work for 1.5 hours to 2 hours and spend the rest of their time studying and family. The first one helped relatives, friends, and other people to invest their money correctly. The second one was on the phone buying, selling wheat, barley, rye, and future crops on the internet. Both earned crazy money, studying the Torah all day. Suddenly, at some point, both felt the taste of money and decided to devote more time to earning money. Gradually, the study of the Torah began to take them less and less time and more work. As a result, one incorrectly invested money in oil in the Middle East, and the second lost money on a sharp drop of the market. As a result, there was no money, no Torah, and both families in crisis. Let's remember how our ancestors in the desert taught the Torah all day from Moses and Aaron and received a daily portion of manna for each family member, not working at all, but relying entirely on Hashem. Working for a salary is the biggest test of faith in Hashem. Some people say that I believe in Hashem with all my heart, sincerely, and they work for 15 hours. If a person really believes in Hashem, then he believes that he will receive from Him the means for a decent existence. This is a part of God's plan to help us show our faith in His mercy and care. We can't rely entirely on the owner of the company where we work. Today He hires us and we receive earnings from His hand. And tomorrow He, our master of the same flesh and blood, fires us without any regret or concern about our tomorrow. How can we make our entire existence and the well-being of the whole family completely dependent on the whim of mood of one person? If your boss understands that money comes to his company from above, and he is only intermediary between you and Hashem, who sends your earnings through his boss, through this boss, then he is a good businessman and conducts the business correctly. And he is a tyrant and an egoist who thinks that everything and everybody depends entirely on him. He blocks both himself and you from above, and you are provided with problems at work. King David says in Psalm 145, all eyes are fixed on you, and you give them food in a timely manner. Open your hand and saturate all living things according to His desire. All we have to do is smile, believe in the Almighty, that everything will be fine, and the psalm states that food is given from the Almighty, and we read this psalm in prayers, twice in the morning of Shacharis, and once in the afternoon in the prayer of Mincha. This gives us faith in the Almighty and confirms it. And King David never lost faith, never doubted in the Almighty. He didn't go to war without the Torah, but he selected the army according to the laws of Torah. Namely, before the next battle, the military commander of the King David came out and exclaimed, everyone who got married this year, get out of line and go home. So they left the line. Next, who built a house this year, went out further, and they left the army. Next, who planted the vineyard this year, go home. Finally, those who are afraid to go in the battle, get out of line. With those who remained in the line, King David went to battle. When he came to the battlefield, he divided all the troops into two parts. One part went to the trenches, others sat down to learn the Torah. The next day they switched places. If we read history, King David did not lose a battle. From the story of man from heaven, we learn that the Almighty gives everyone as much as he needs and when he needs it.